Write the quadratic function in standard form and sketch the graph. Identify the vertex, axis of symmetry, and x-intercept or intercepts. The quadratic function is f of x equals x squared minus 9x plus 18. First, recall the quadratic function is in standard form if it is written as f of x equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k, where a cannot equal 0. Then the axis of symmetry is the vertical line x equals h, and the vertex is the point hk. First, write the function in standard form. Write the original equation, f of x equals x squared minus 9x plus 18. Subtract 18 from each side of the equation. F of x minus 18 equals x squared minus 9x. Complete the square on the expression on the right side of the equation. Add negative 9/2 squared to each side of the equation. F of x minus 18 plus a negative 9/2 squared equals x squared minus 9x plus negative 9/2 squared. Simplify to get f of x minus 18 plus 81/4 equals x squared minus 9x plus 81/4. On the right side of the equation, factor the expression to get the quantity x minus 9/2 times the quantity x minus 9/2. On the left side of the equation, rewrite 18 as 72/4. Simplify to get f of x plus 9/4 equals the quantity x minus 9/2 squared. Subtract 9/4 from each side of the equation. F of x equals the quantity x minus 9/2 squared minus 9/4. Now you're ready to identify the vertex and axis of symmetry. Write f of x equals the quantity x minus 9/2 squared minus 9/4. The axis of symmetry is the vertical line x equals 9/2. The vertex is the point 9/2 negative 9/4. Now you're ready to find the x-intercept. To find the x-intercepts, substitute 0 for f of x and solve the resulting equation for x. You will get 0 equals x squared minus 9x plus 18. Factor the expression on the right side of the equation. 0 equals the quantity x minus 6 times the quantity x minus 3. Set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x. To solve the equation x minus 6 equals 0 for x, add 6 to each side of the equation to get x equals 6. To solve the equation x minus 3 equals 0 for x, add 3 to each side of the equation to get x equals 3. So the x-intercepts are 6, 0, and 3, 0. Now you're ready to sketch the graph of the function. Sketch the xy plane. Then plot the vertex 9/2 negative 9/4 and draw the axis of symmetry x equals 9/2. Plot the x-intercept 6, 0, 3, 0. To sketch the graph of the function f of x equals x squared minus 9x plus 18, draw a parabola through the plotted points.